"Don't touch me. Stay away from me on our wedding night," I said, almost grinding my teeth. I threw those words straight at my own husband. He froze, as if someone had dumped a bucket of cold water on him, and stared at me. I turned my face away. I still not ready. He forced an awkward smile. "It's okay, as you wish. Then let's eat first." I pretended to be strong and said I wasn't hungry, but he didn't believe it. "You haven't eaten anything since this morning." He turned around, went out, and came back with a plate of hot food. He placed it in front of me, took his own pillow and blanket, and at the door said, "Here is the key. If you finish eating and want a shower, the bathroom is inside. Lock the door and stay calm. Tonight, I'll sleep in the children's room." The door closed with a loud bang, and suddenly I felt the tightness in my chest loosen. I hugged that plate and ate as if there were no tomorrow. That's how our first night as a married couple passed. Nothing more. The days that followed were the same. He always bought the food outside. He left my portion on the table, then sat apart from me, far away, eating alone with his plate in his hands. Until one day, he sat down in front of me, very serious. "I want to talk to you." Seriously. My heart tightened. I thought he was going to mention our wedding night. His eyes shone for a second, as if tears were about to fall, but he held them back. He said, "If you don't feel comfortable here, if you were forced to marry me, you can leave. Our parents will never believe that I haven't touched you, and they won't let you go unless you tell them that I am sterile." I froze and let out an ironic laugh. "Sterile?" He nodded. "They will believe it. They will. The truth is, I've never come close to you. It's not that I can't. It's that I don't want to pressure you or hurt you. If you want a divorce, the dowry and the gold are yours. You can keep everything as compensation." Every sentence hit me straight in the chest. I couldn't stop trembling. He was so sincere that it almost scared me. With a man like that, was what he felt for me really love? I couldn't say a single word. Seeing me silent, he simply lowered his voice and said, "I don't need your answer right now. Take your time. When the food arrives, remember to eat. If you need to buy anything, my card is on the table. Use the money without worry." After that, he left me there, in the middle of all my confusion, and walked out of the room. 2 days later, my brother-in-law kicked my mother out of his house, and she had no choice but to come live with me. I called him and told him everything, and without saying another word, he personally went to pick her up. He treated her with the affection of a son, and my mother immediately began to see him with different eyes. At night, I slept on the bed, and he slept on a mattress on the floor beside it, just so my mother wouldn't realize that we were actually sleeping in separate rooms. But my mother soon began to notice something strange. She realized that every morning before leaving, he would go downstairs with a black bag, completely full, in his hand, and when he returned, he brought the same bag back now empty. Curiosity almost drove her crazy, until one day she finally stopped him at the door and asked, "Son, what is it that you're hiding in that bag?" He stayed silent for a second, stepped closer to her, and in a low voice said, "I'm going to tell you, but please don't tell anyone." Just hearing those words made my mother's heart tighten. She never imagined that inside that black bag, there could be something so important that he guarded it with such secrecy. He lifted his eyes, looked at her, and said,